Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining me on the mats today. My name is Jade and I will be taking you through a Pilates class today using a soft Pilates ball. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and to like this video. Let me know in the comment section below how you find it. Also, if you would like to join me for live classes 5 times a week online, please have a look at our membership platform, www.pilatesandyoga.com. It is £8.99 a month with no contract, and you have exclusive access to over 300 videos on there, and you also get first choice at retreats and events that I run across the UK and abroad. So with all of that said, let's now begin our class today. Okay, so we're going to start seated and we're going to place the ball in the middle of my back so I can lean onto the ball, squish the ball down a little bit, that's okay, and ensure the feet are flat, the knees are parallel, and then the knees are pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to carefully take the fingers, place them behind the head, elbows are wide, and straight away I'd like you to start to have a soft engagement through the abdominals. So imagine you've got 2 magnets on your hip bones and they're drawing towards each other to try and knit the abdominals together, and switch on through the pelvic floor as well, front to back, lift and scoop. So we're holding ourselves here quite strong, and now start to kind of come away from that ball slightly. We're going to take an inhale, team. We're going to come onto the ball as we carefully arch over. Don't let go, just looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, switch on the tummy, slide the ribs towards the hips, and come away from the ball once again. So inhale, I'm squishing into the ball a little, arching over, taking the eye line up to the ceiling. Exhale, draw the belly towards the spine, slide the ribs down, and lift away from the ball. Let's do this one more time. So coming into the ball, arching over slightly, and then breathing out as we squeeze and lift. Now we add on. So take that arch as we're coming over the ball, eye line starts to lift. As we come up, find that engagement. Cross crawl, I lift the left knee and bring the right elbow across to twist. Down again to carefully place the foot down as we arch over the ball. Exhale as we engage, lift the right leg and twist left elbow across. Here we go. Let's take a few of these. Inhaling as we arch over, exhaling as we engage and twist. Inhaling, coming over the ball, exhaling, switching on and twisting. One more time, either side. Try not to ever completely collapse. We're always staying slightly engaged. Always switching on, not just throwing the head back, and moving really slow and controlled. The slower you go, the harder it's going to be. Let's then pause at the top here. So find that lift. You're just coming away from the ball ever so slightly. Floating both legs up to tabletop now. So knees over hips, feet in line with knees, and then reaching the arms down towards your heels. It will help you lift a little bit higher away from the ball. We're going to extend left arm, left leg. Reach the leg long, arm in line with the ear. Coming back in through to center and alternating. Right arm, right leg. So I'm gazing down past the toes. A balance between effort and ease here as the power comes from the core, but the shoulders, the face, the neck are relaxed. Using the exhale as you extend, the inhale as you come in. Exhale through the mouth for our Pilates breath. Inhale through the nose. If you'd like to take a challenge with me for 4 times, we can do both arms, both legs. Exhale as I extend. Inhale as I come in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, come in. Switch on through the core. Twice more. Exhale, reach. Inhale in, slow it down. One more time. And then carefully bring your feet down onto the ground first. I'm going to extend the legs. Fingertips are gently coming behind the head. Now, please be careful. I'm going to slowly arch over the ball, only if it feels right for you to take a release as my head comes down in the direction of the ground, and then possibly reaching the arms long and allowing the backs of the hands to rest on the floor. Take a slow breath here. This is a very deep back bend, so only taking this If it feels available for you today, please feel free to release forward fold or maybe with bent knees if that's easier for you. Now I'm going to carefully bring the fingers behind the head, switch on the tummy as you bring the chin towards the chest, and then bend the knees first before carefully bringing the hands down by our sides and lifting up and away from the ball. Let's come over onto our sides when you're ready. I'm coming onto the right side first. You're going to reach the right arm long, extend both legs away, and have the left hand on the ball in front of you. We're going to apply pressure into the ball and make sure we're directly on top of our right hip. So squeeze the bottom, coming onto the right hip as we float the legs up to hover. Slight turn out here, so heels together, toes are apart. Keep applying pressure into the ball as we slightly pulse the legs. So I'm going up, down, up, down, up, down. Tiny little movement. Keep the heels together, toes apart, and like I say, stack your hips one on top of the other. Try not to roll onto the bottom. Keep pressing into that ball with me for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay lifted on 1, separate the legs now, and now we're going to close and open, close and open. So the heels are squeezing and then releasing, but don't let the underneath leg touch the ground. Keep pressing onto the hip, squeezing into the ball for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, last one, and hold. Just stay there, lift the legs a little bit higher if you can for 3, for 2, and lower the legs on 1. Let's carefully come onto our right forearm now. Ensure the right shoulder is over the right elbow. Now I'm going to pick up the ball as I roll onto my bottom, float the legs up to a V in a side, and then control as you come back onto the right hip and carefully press away from the right forearm. So I'm rolling back on the exhale, reaching the legs up, and then inhaling as we come up and over onto the right hip, press away from the shoulder. Twice more. Exhale as you reach. Inhaling as we control and reset. One more time. Come up and hold here. Lovely big lift. Tiny little pulse with the legs. They go down, up, down, up. So tiny little pulse, taking the feet away and then up towards the ball for 6, 5, keep lengthening, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower those legs all the way down. Bend the knees. Let's keep the ball in our right hand as we carefully come up and over onto all fours. So finding your way onto your hands and knees. And then a gentle thread the needle. Take the right arm up to the ceiling with the ball. Exhale as we thread the right arm underneath. Bend into the left elbow and carefully bring your right ear down towards the ground. Take a beautiful breath here as you roll onto the right shoulder blade. Let's do that one more time. Press through the left hand. Inhale, right arm comes all the way up. Gorgeous twist. And then we thread the needle, take the right arm all the way under. Bend into the left elbow as the right shoulder comes down. And just roll onto that right shoulder ever so slightly to go deeper into this twist. Beautiful. Let's press through the left hand. Now we're going to come onto our front. So I'm just going to place the ball in front. Carefully come down onto your bellies. And we're going to reach our arms long. Forearms coming onto the ball. Extend the arms as the forehead comes down. We're just looking towards the ground. And again, working in turnout. Keep your heels together, toes slightly apart, making kind of a triangle shape, and engage through the bottoms. It's going to help with our back bends. So switching on through the glutes, exhaling as we roll up into the ball. So I'm pressing my hands into the ball, trying to keep the arms lovely and straight, and then extending, rolling back down and reaching into that lovely dart position. So exhale, squeeze the bottom, roll up into the ball, pressing the hands into the ball, shoulders away from the ears, and then sweeping as we come all the way back down. Gorgeous back extension. Let's do this twice more. Last one here, really switching on the glutes, drawing the belly to the spine, long through the upper body, and controlling as you make your way all the way down. So from here, you can just roll straight onto your left side. I'm going to turn around because I like to talk to you. So we're coming to our side series now on our left side. The ball is in the right hand, pressing down in front of us, and we're still in that turnout. So we're going to repeat our side series. Let's float the legs up, keeping the heels together, toes apart, onto that left hip. Tiny pulses up and up. So we're keeping the legs long, staying in turnout, eye lines looking forwards, head is perfectly relaxed. You could place a blanket or a small pillow in between your head and your arms if that helps you feel a little bit more comfortable here today. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on, 1. Separate the legs slightly, just wider than hip distance apart. Then we squeeze the legs together and open, together and open. So we're trying to bring the heels together, work into the entire side of the right hand side of the body, pressing into the ball, remember, switching on through the shoulder and the arm. Let's do this 4 more times. For 4, for 3, for 2, last one, and for 1. Keep the feet together, lengthen and hold for 3, for 2, and lower on 1. Let's come up onto our forearms. So coming onto the left forearm. When you're ready, exhale as we lift up the legs, reach up towards the feet, and control as we come back onto the hip and press away from the shoulder. Scoop the belly in, float the legs up, reaching up towards the legs and controlling as we come down. So some hands and eye coordination here. Great work for the obliques. Let's do this 1 more time. Last one coming up. You know that little cheek. Here we go. The legs are going to go down, up. So a tiny little pulse. Keep pressing away from your left forearm. Try not to collapse into the shoulder. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the feet down. Well done. We're coming over onto our backs once again. So use your hands to make your way down. Now this time we're going to place the ball underneath both of our feet. Okay, so both my feet are coming onto the ball. Reaching the arms down by your sides. Long palms of the hands are pressing into the ground. We're going to bridge roll here. Okay, so when you're ready, exhale, imprint the back. Push through the ball as you lift the bottom. Take the hips up towards the ceiling. Don't worry about the wobbles. Feel into them. Take a little breath at the top. And then exhale as you do your best to roll down. It's quite challenging. Just take your time to roll down through the spine. Once you get to the bottom, inhale, reach both arms overhead, lengthen both legs away, supported full body stretch. And exhale as we come back in, ready to go again. Bridge roll, exhale, imprint the back, squeeze the bottom, press into that ball, ground the shoulders into the mat here. Little breath in at the top, and then exhaling as we ripple down. Slowly, working with the breath, articulating the spine, and then extending the legs, arms also, bringing everything back to center. Let's come into that bridge and hold together, team. So imprint the back first. Then lift the bottom, find your bridge. Pause here with me. Can we do a few little hip pulses? Down, up, down, up. Keep it small, stay in control. We're going down, lift, for 4, for 3, for 2. We roll down slowly on 1. Take your time. Gently, gently coming all the way down and then reaching the arms and the legs long. Pause here. Find that supported full body stretch. Let's keep the feet on the ball. Fingertips gently behind the heads. Find that turnout again where the heels come together, the toes are apart. Staying with straight legs, we're going to basic crunch. Imprint the back. Exhale as you lift a basic crunch. So chest is being drawn upwards. Inhale as we control down. Again, exhale, imprint, scoop and hollow and lift. Inhale as we lower. Twice more. Exhale, slide the ribs towards the hips as you lift. Keep the heels together. Helps work the inner thighs. Let's lift and hold. Pause in your ab crunch. Reach your arms down. Does it lift your shoulders a little bit higher off the ground? Staying in our ab crunch. Feet parallel. Let's bring the knees in and out. 4 more. We come in, staying in that ab crunch and out. Last 2. Roll it in. Roll it out. 1 more time. In and out. Take the body all the way down. Reach the arms overhead again. So you're in that gorgeous supported full body stretch. Let's leave the left leg on the ball. Slowly draw the right leg in and take a hamstring stretch. So take hold of the right leg as we come into our hamstring stretch here, leaving the left foot on the ball just to work and challenge our core a little bit in this stretching pose. Whilst we're here, just flexing and pointing the right foot, making sure our bottom is staying down, enjoying stretching out through the back of that thigh. And then carefully lower the right leg down, all the way down onto the ball. We're just going to switch sides. So then slowly draw the left knee in and take a hamstring stretch as the left leg comes up. We're pressing the right leg into the ball now. Don't worry if the left leg's not completely straight. Maybe just gently bend the knee if that feels better for you. Or you could use a prop like a strap or a jumper or a sock, something like that. Again, if it's available for you and feels good, maybe flexing and pointing the left foot here. Just having a little bit of mobility through the left foot. And then carefully lower that leg down, taking the arms overhead. So we're in a full body stretch. Taking the feet off of the ball now. So I'm just squeezing the ball between my ankles, flexing the feet here and going to Pilates roll up. So I lead with the arms, back imprint, scoop the belly in, roll all the way up. I'm squeezing the ball. I'm going to curve over, coming into a little hamstring stretch here. And then keep the chin on the chest as we tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the ball and roll all the way back down onto the mat. Let's do that one more time. Arms float overhead. Exhale, arms lead, back imprint, scoop the belly in. Fluid movement as we come all the way up. Keep curving, coming over into your hamstring stretch. Pause here. Take a gorgeous exhale as you fold. And then soften the feet, bringing yourself up to seated, taking the ball into the right hand as we come to a cross-legged seated posture. Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Switch over so the ball comes into the left hand, and exhale as you bring the arms all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Take a breath in, reach up, lengthen through our Pilates posture, and exhale as you bring the arms all the way down. Thank you so much for joining me for our Pilates with the ball today. Please let me know how you found it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to share the mat with you again very soon.